Eli Dailey. All my students call me Mr. D. I teach in the Laurel School District, that's in Mississippi, and I teach pre-K through third grade music, and then I also assist the high school band. Like since like everything that's been going on and like school shutting down in March and everything, like it's been hard for me to get my brain back in the okay, let's get into teacher mode type thing. And so at first I was just like, all right, got another PD. But then like when I actually like logged in the first day, I was like, okay, I actually enjoyed this a lot. And it's kind of like, doing things that like I'm already kind of good at and like I enjoy talking to people. I enjoy just trying to help people as best I can, even if it's not through, teaching or if it's not through music. So for me, it was very enjoyable, and I think it's something that people like of all different kind of backgrounds should consider, and I think anyone could gain from the coaching, like being taught how to be a coach. I think a takeaway or something I learned is that like we probably like all coach someone without even realizing it. Like if we just show an interest in them and allow them to just really like vent and just like talk. That is one thing I took away. I also took away that it's important to be in each moment, because you never get that moment back. And so if you be in that moment as much as you possibly can, I think that makes it more valuable. And you go back and think about it, like, wow, I was able to really be in that moment. And I think it helps you to remember it better. And just also the use of open-ended questions, especially when you're like, especially if you're coaching or if you just want someone like help someone open up and feel comfortable, you ask them those questions, and a lot of times they'll just start going without you even having to do much else. With me, like, I think that like I'll have to like it'll be like a case by case thing when it comes to using it, like in classroom or in school in general. But like I remember last year, it was my first year, but like I found myself trying to help students like intervene with them and like when they were like not making the best decisions. So I think these tactics can help with that, not even just like the student or students that I'll be coaching, just helping kids to understand why what they're doing may not be the best and what they can do to like better themselves and what I can do to help them. So I think just helping those kids to that may not be making all the best decisions to think about what they're doing before they do it. So yeah. Yes, I coached she's a teenager who goes to my church. Her mom is over the AV team that I'm on at the church, and so I coached her, and it was quite interesting because like I thought I knew her pretty well, but like after I got done, I was like, I realized that like she was like the shy one of the family and stuff like that, and so like it was interesting because even though she's kind of shy and like we know each other and stuff, and we're familiar with each other, it was still like kind of hard at some points. And then also me trying to not just offer like my help. That's like my biggest issue with like the coaching that I always just want to be like, well, try this or have you tried this? But like that's not the purpose of this. And then so just trying to like ask those open-ended questions that led to her kind of like getting her own solution. And then but also it was cool because there were a few moments where she like lit up. She had those moments and where she got like excited about whatever she was talking about, and so that made me feel like I had done at least one thing right because I
Mm-hmm.
remember when I had my like whenever I did it with Edwin, like with everyone, and like I had like a lot of those moments of stuff that he would talk about how that's important because that shows that they're getting more open and that like they're talking about whatever they want to talk about and they're getting excited about it, and so that'll make the experience better for them because it's more about the client and not so much about the coach.